Welcome to the TOEFL Listening section. In this section, you will listen to an academic lecture and then answer questions about what you heard. You may take notes while you listen. You will have time to review your notes before answering the questions. Listen to part of a lecture in a university class. You will hear the lecture only once, so listen carefully. After the lecture, you will answer some questions about what you heard. Some questions ask about the main ideas and supporting details. Other questions ask you to make inferences or connections between ideas. Answer each question based on what is stated or implied in the lecture.
Good morning. Today we will examine group dynamics, focusing on leadership, roles, and collective behavior within small and large groups. Group dynamics refers to the patterns of interaction, influence, and coordination that emerge when people work or act together. These patterns determine how decisions are made, how tasks are divided, and how groups respond to stress. One core topic is leadership. Leadership in group dynamics is not only about a formal title. It is about influence, direction, and the ability to coordinate group effort. We distinguish between leader emergence and leader effectiveness. For example, on a sports team, a captain may emerge because teammates respect her competence and communication style. That emergence is distinct from whether the captain actually improves team performance in high-pressure games. We also contrast leadership styles. Transformational leaders inspire shared goals and encourage dissent to avoid groupthink. Transactional leaders focus on monitoring and reward structures to maintain role clarity. Roles are another pillar of group dynamics. Roles can be formal or informal. Formal roles are assigned, like a project manager. Informal roles are those that arise, such as the mediator or the skeptic. Role differentiation helps groups coordinate complex tasks because members know what to expect from one another. But role conflict can occur when expectations clash. For instance, when someone is both the technical expert and the client liaison. Collective behavior emerges from these leadership and role structures. Collective efficacy is the shared belief that a group can accomplish goals. High collective efficacy predicts better coordination and persistence on difficult tasks. Social loafing is the tendency for individuals to reduce effort in larger groups when individual contributions are not identifiable. Research shows that increasing accountability or giving members distinct roles reduces social loafing. Conversely, social facilitation occurs when the presence of others enhances performance on simple or well-learned tasks. Context and task type determine whether group presence helps or hinders. Groupthink is a failure of collective decision-making when cohesion and desire for consensus suppress dissent. Leadership that solicits alternative viewpoints helps prevent groupthink in juries or corporate boards. Deindividuation can change collective behavior in anonymous or high-arousal situations. For example, in large crowds, if anonymity increases, people may act impulsively, and norms can shift toward more extreme actions. Consider emergency evacuations. Leadership that assigns roles, communicates clearly, and fosters collective efficacy speeds evacuation. Diffusion of responsibility slows action unless roles and accountability are explicit. I highlight the juror example to show how leadership and roles shape collective decisions under time pressure. In a jury, a foreperson who encourages evidence-based discussion and assigns topics for review promotes thorough deliberation. A domineering foreperson can produce premature consensus, illustrating the interaction between leader behavior and group norms. Finally, modern organizations use distributed leadership and role fluidity to adapt to complex tasks. Teams that rotate leadership and clarify temporary roles maintain flexibility while preserving accountability. To summarize, group dynamics are shaped by leadership style, role structure, and situational factors. Understanding these processes helps explain why some groups coordinate effectively while others fail under pressure.
Listen again to part of the lecture, then answer the question.
I highlight the juror example to show how leadership and roles shape collective decisions under time pressure.
This concludes the listening section. For more TOEFL practice tests and study materials, visit spinta.org.